welcome back MVP Road Car. Today we're diving into something truly special, something enthusiasts have been whispering about, dreaming about, and begging Honda to bring back for years. Yes, we're talking about the 2026 Honda S2000, a modern revival of one of the most iconic Japanese sports cars ever made. And in this video, we're going deep into everything: the exterior, the interior, performance, tech, handling, pricing, and whether this reborn legend actually lives up to the name. No hype, no fluff, just a full detailed breakdown so you know exactly what to expect. Right from the moment you see it, the 2026 S2000 makes one thing very clear. Honda didn't just bring back a badge, they brought back an attitude. It's low, sleek, and athletic with proportions that instantly remind you of the original, but wrapped in sharper, more modern lines. The long hood stretches out with the same classic roadster DNA, while the cabin sits pushed far back for that true front mid-engine silhouette. Honda has managed to blend retro cues with futuristic aggression in a way that feels respectful but not restrained. At the front, the LED headlights have a thin, serious expression almost like the NSX. Below that, the lower intake is wide, functional, and clean. No fake vents, no drama, just real airflow management. The hood has subtle sculpting that helps feed the turbocharged engine underneath, while maintaining a clean, timeless look. Moving along the side, the body lines are smooth but muscular. There's a slight widened rear fender shape that gives the car presence without looking cartoonishly flared. The designers clearly wanted to nail the balance between performance and elegance. And the roof, yes, it's soft top only, drops in seconds, and tucks neatly behind the seats to keep that low-slung look. The wheels are lightweight forged alloys, available in 18 or 19 inches depending on the trim, wrapped in performance rubber that Honda co-developed, specifically for the S2000's chassis. The rear end is where nostalgia really hits. Slim LED taillights inspired by the AP2, a compact ducktail spoiler, and dual exhaust tips spaced wide for a clean, purposeful stance. Overall, the exterior is a near-perfect modern interpretation. It respects the lineage but doesn't rely on it. Honda didn't play it safe. They made something that stands out. Inside, the 2026 S2000 is noticeably more modern than its predecessor, but still driver-focused to the core. The original S2000 was famously minimalistic, almost no tech, just pure cockpit. Honda didn't want to lose that identity. So instead of giving it the giant screens you see in other modern cars, the layout keeps everything simple, clean, and purposeful. The driver gets a fully digital gauge cluster, but it's designed to mimic the classic horizontal tachometer. It sweeps all the way to that signature high red line, giving the same sense of drama every time you rev the engine. The center screen is compact and neatly integrated. No giant tablet sticking out, and it supports wireless CarPlay and Android Auto. Honda kept physical. Buttons for climate control, which driving purists will appreciate. The steering wheel is small, thick, and sporty, with just enough controls to be useful without feeling cluttered. The seats are heavily bolstered, supportive, and offered in leather or a lightweight Alcantara option. They strike a balance between comfort for daily driving and support for spirited cornering. The cabin materials feel premium without being overly luxurious. This car isn't pretending to be something it's not. It's a driver's machine, not a grand tourer. Storage is still minimal because of course it is. The S2000 has always been more about the journey than hauling stuff. But Honda did add a little more practicality than before. Small cubbies, improved cup holders, and a more usable trunk shape. Still, simplicity is the theme. Everything inside the 2026 S2000 is designed to keep your attention on the road, the sound, and the drive. And speaking of the drive, let's talk about the heart of this machine. Honda went with a turbocharged 2.0-liter four-cylinder engine, building on their proven VTEC turbo technology. Before purists panic, don't. Honda engineered this engine specifically for the S2000, and the personality is still very much alive. It revs high for a turbo engine, with a red line that pushes beyond 8,000 RPM. The power delivery is linear and responsive, with minimal turbo lag thanks to a lightweight turbo and clever tuning. The output sits in the mid-300 horsepower range, giving it plenty of punch while keeping weight balanced. But the real star is the transmission. Yes, they kept the manual. A 6-speed with the same crisp, Short throws the S2000 was famous for, refined further to feel perfectly mechanical. Honda claims it's their best manual gearbox yet, and from everything we've seen, it lives up to that. A 10-speed automatic is available, but if you're getting an S2000, the manual is basically the only correct answer. The chassis is one of the biggest upgrades. Honda built the new S2000 on a lightweight aluminum reinforced platform, keeping the weight around 3,900 pounds, impressive, for a modern car with safety regulations. The 50-50 weight distribution is still there, and the suspension uses adaptive dampers to let you tailor the ride from comfortable cruising to sharp, track-ready stiffness. Steering is electric, but tuned exceptionally well with feedback that feels natural and direct. Honda wanted to preserve that famously connected feel, and based on early impressions, they nailed it. Brakes are strong, with optional Brembo units for those who plan to push harder. Overall, the 2026 S2000 performs exactly how a modern version should. Light, balanced, eager, and rewarding. It's not just about straight-line numbers. It's about precision, responsiveness, and the joy of driving. Now let's talk pricing. Honda positions the 2026 S2000 as a premium sports car, but not in luxury car territory. The starting price comes in around the mid-$50,000 range, putting it in competition with the Mazda MX-5 RF, Toyota GR Supra, Nissan Z, and even base Porsche 718 models. Add performance packages, and you're looking at low to mid $60,000. Compared to the market, that actually makes it a strong value. You get Honda reliability, a proper manual transmission, a high-revving turbo engine, and a driving experience that's becoming extremely rare. The big question is simple. Does the 2026 Honda S2000 live up to the legendary original? And the honest answer is yes. While evolving in all the right ways, it's still a pure driver's car. It still celebrates revs, balance, and simplicity. But it also adapts to modern expectations with better tech, better refinement, and far better performance. Honda didn't just restart production. They reimagined the S2000 for a new generation without losing what made it special. If you're someone who believes driving should be an experience, something you feel in your hands, your chest, and your fingertips, this car speaks directly to you. The 2026 S2000 marks the return of something we've been missing. A true lightweight roadster built not for trends, but for passion. Thanks for riding along with me today on MVP Road Car. If you enjoyed this deep dive review and want more content just like this, make sure you subscribe, drop a like, and let me know in the comments what car you want me to break down next. Until next time, keep driving, keep exploring, and keep the passion alive.